Hi guys, it's Kai and we're back with another video. So today's video is something a little bit different, something a little bit new, and it is a get to know me while I get ready for a photo shoot that's actually happening in my very own bedroom. But I decided to make this video because I'm starting to get more subscribers, starting to get more people. So I want you guys to know me a little bit. So I have about 30 something questions on my iPad. And let's get into it while I do my makeup. Okay, so first things first is my name. So you guys know me as Kai, but my full name is Kylie, which is spelled K-Y-L-E-E, so K-Y-L-E-E. Thank you. And funny story about my name. So my mom named my brother, and actually putting on a little mask. So my mom named my brother, and my dad named me, because they kind of had this thing of if we have a son, you can name him. If we have a daughter, you can name her. And how my dad was trying to come up with names and everything, and he was like, I don't know what I want her first name to be. But then he heard this singer on the radio, Kylie Minogue, I believe. And I'm sorry, but he saw her and was like, oh, that's a really pretty name. So I'm named after Kylie Minogue. So yeah. Well, the next thing is my age. I am currently 18 years old. I turn 19 July 31st. I'm an 07 baby, and I'm a Leo. So yeah, I'm a baby. But I'm not only a baby in my age, I am a baby. If you see me looking off, I'm looking at my mirror, because you guys are on the side of my mirror. I am the youngest out of all of my siblings. I have 3 older siblings. I have 1 older sister and 2 older brothers. And also pretty much everywhere I go in all my friend groups, I am also the youngest. So yeah, I will be forever the youngest. I am currently going into my sophomore year at Alabama State University. As you guys know, I go to ASU, HBCU Live. Right now, we are currently on summer break, so that's the main reason I'm posting a lot more than I was. I am a criminal justice major and a psych minor, but I'm gonna change my minor to dance because I just like it better. It's just more fun. And so next, I already said I'm a Leo. Most people don't think I'm a Leo. They say I give more of they were just kind of all over the place. They were never getting center. I get more, one second. So next, I am born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. I know that is shocking for some people. I don't give Chicago. I don't give Leo, apparently, which is kind of funny to me because I can be very feisty, as I've been told. But yeah, so my favorite color is, okay, I don't have one, which is kind of bad. People have told me it's kind of bad that I don't have one favorite color. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my beauty blender and I don't know where to put it. It's probably on my desk. Hey, wait, both of them are. I'm gonna use this one. But I've been told I've been told I need to hurry up and pick one. Sorry, I had to get my spray bottle so put my beauty blender. But I've been told I need to hurry up and pick one, but I will never. So my first favorite color is crimson. I love a very dark, rich red color. Next, I love lilac, lavender, like super duper pretty. I love it so much. And I love black, because black is everything. Contrary to popular belief, my favorite color is not pink. I do not like pink. I know I have a pink wall. Well, I have 2 pink walls in my room. Like the long walls in my room are pink, and then the short walls in my room are purple. But they are not my favorite colors anymore. They were my favorite colors when I first got my room painted when I was a kid. I got them done when I was in like 4th grade. So like I was in 5th grade when I got my room painted. And I love pink and purple, so mom painted my room pink and purple. And then that purple square over there is a chalk wall, but I don't use it anymore. So next is my favorite drink. I have, once again, like favorite colors. It depends on my mood though, but normally I will love a apple or a cranberry juice, and I really like any like when I go out to eat, I love getting like a lemonade of any sort, like a strawberry lemonade, a blue raspberry lemonade. But I also have recently started to love Shirley Temples. I think it's because it's one of the few things I can get when I go out with my friends who are older than me, is a Shirley Temple at the bar. Yes, there are like clubs and stuff that I can go to in Alabama. Don't tell my mom, she does not know, but I think she does know. But at the same time, I'm 18 and I'm like 12-hour drive from home, so there's not really much she can do. Next is my favorite artist. I don't have one. I like all music, but recently I've been really obsessed with Malcolm Todd, Stray Kids, and the K-pop girly. I've always loved SZA, Summer Walker, her. Like I just really like R&B, like, but I listen to literally like everything. I also love, like, my favorite rapper is Ski Mask. I love Ski Mask, so god. And XXXTentacion, R.I.P. He made such good music. And I'm gonna say this now. Yes, I'm from Chicago. Yes, I have listened to King Von. No, I have never been to O Block. I live like not that. I don't live close to O Block. I've maybe been past it, but I don't live by it. So next, I wanted to answer this question because people have like always asked me in person, why do I dye my hair? Like currently my hair is, I have blonde roots and then the rest is blue. It's the same like in the back, if you guys see that. Don't mind the little ponytail, it's because I have like 2 braids on the sides. But I dye my hair just because like it's a form of like self-expression. I just like the whimsy of it. Like cool colors and like, sorry, I have to spray it again. I like having cool colors in my hair. I've had honey brown. I will show the picture if I have the picture. I will show it. But I've been honey brown. I've been blonde, multiple tones of blonde. I have been purple, and now I've been blue for a year. And this is the second time I've done like blonde wigs with the blue, and I really like it. It feels very unique, and I really like it. But that is why I have my hair. Okay, so in these videos you guys don't get to see my height, but when I start like, well, kind of like when I show you guys what I'm wearing, but there's a strong misconception of how tall I am. I'm not that short and I'm not super duper tall. I just have really long legs, and I am actually about 5'7" ish, 5'6" on a bad day, 5'8" on a really good day. But yeah, I am not a giant, but I'm not short either. Both of my parents are tall. My mom is 5'8", my dad's 5'9", and my brothers are both over 6 feet. So I was like meant to be tall. Next is, what is my biggest fear? I'm a little worried about. I don't really have that many fears per se, but I would say like one of my biggest fears would probably like have to be like, I don't like heights. I love roller coasters, but I don't like heights. Pretty ironic, I know. But now I'm setting my concealer. But it would probably have to be heights, and I literally just got over my fear of spiders, but centipedes, they take my soul away. Just so what is currently my favorite song? Right now, my favorite song would probably have to be, it's actually kind of a hard question. My favorite song right now would probably have to be, let me see. Well, no. It's probably will always be the same thing. Every time someone asks me, I always say, no, I'm all by J. Cole. Literally anything by J. Cole. He's like actually my number one favorite artist. Back to that last question. And my number one favorite artist. I'm gonna let this bake. So next are my hobbies. I do a lot. I dance, I sing, I model, I draw. Literally finna put freaking examples. Like I do a lot of stuff. Like so like have a lot of hobbies. I'm a hobbyholic. As I would say it, a hobbyholic. I have a problem. But it's fine. Next is how would I describe myself? So if someone ever asked me like describe yourself, I would always have to say I'm a very bubbly, as y'all can like see in my videos. I'm very bubbly. I am very gonna do simple. I'm very bubbly. I'm very. My friend EJ says I am clueless. I never saw it until I did something and I was like, okay, he's not wrong. I can be pretty clueless. I'm very energetic, but I'm pretty like quiet. Like when I'm getting to know people, I'm very quiet when it comes to it. I'm not very like outgoing, but I can be outgoing when I have to be. I'm very creative. Like I do a lot of creative things, and I'm very like just wait, actually someone asked me this. I'm gonna get to why they asked me this, but they're like, describe yourself in 5 words, and I was like bubbly, gifted, creative, innocent, and inquisitive. If y'all don't know what inquisitive means, it means I ask a lot of questions because I want to like get better at things, or I want to just know things. I know a lot of facts about stuff. So literally in a video I just say a random fact to a friend. It's because I just know stuff. I'm very passionate. I am self-sufficient. Like I like to do stuff by myself. I don't really like to ask people for help like that, and if I do, it is literally against my own will and volition. I am very compassionate, and I would say I'm pretty unique in terms of like how I am as a person, just based on like how I grew up and stuff. So next, the reason this is in the video is because like some people are very surprised when I tell them this. I am mixed. I am half black, half Puerto Rican, so I'm Afro-Latina. I do speak a little bit of Spanish, like un poquito. I've like been taking Spanish since I was like a little kid in school. Like I've been told like I have a pretty natural accent. Like I've been kind of praised for my Spanish when I speak it. I actually speak better Spanish than my father because he didn't speak Spanish growing up in the house. So yes, so next I am in an org. I'm in an organization on my campus. I'm a model in the exclusive modeling troupe. Exclusive! So I'm in an org. Exclusive. Sorry I have to keep like stopping and starting. My phone is, yeah. Yes, I record all my YouTube videos on my phone. I am trying to save up to get a proper camera. But I'm in an org. Exclusive! I love exclusive. I was online for about 3 months. Literally my award video is from me being online for exclusive. I am so happy I'm a member. I love my civs. I love my org so much. So I am a part of House of Desire, or the Royals, and I like love it so much. Like, y'all will see on my Instagram, like, I love doing photo shoots. I just love being a model. It's so much fun. I've always wanted to be a model since I was little, so it's like my dream has come true. So my line name, I actually have 2 line names because I switched houses. So my line name for my original house, House of Legacy, which are the Turners, is Victoria. But my line name overall is Miss Balenciaga because I am the first and only model in the history of Exclusive to walk like a Balenciaga model. So that's like super fun. I'm gonna show like more videos of me walking on here, but you can see that like on my Instagram and on my TikTok of me just model walking it down. But yes, I love being a model. I love my house. I love my sibs. I love my org. Like, biggest praises. So if you ever come to Alabama State University, or you're thinking about coming, or you're a transfer and you want to model, I recommend Exclusive. We are tea. We're her. We eat. Like, we love it there. So next, I am a student athlete. I am on my school's track team in the combined fence and jumpers division. I do long and triple jump and I hurdle, but sadly I had to take a year off due to medical. I injured myself, but I'll be back in bed after my sophomore year, and I just love it. Just love it. So next, so kind of funny. Y'all know I'm a criminal justice major, but that was not my original plan when I was a little kid. I changed careers like a few times. Just gonna do a little bit to my eyebrows. In kindergarten at my school, like the kindergartners get to dress up as what they want to be when they grow up, and I wanted to be a fashion designer. And that is still a dream that I still hold dear to my heart. But no. So then I didn't know what I wanted to be for a few years. Then I was like, I started getting into crime stuff, and I was like, no, I started getting into doctor stuff. No, I got into crime stuff. And I was like, I want to be a cop. Then I changed my mind, and I wanted to be a doctor, specifically a pediatric general surgeon. But I said, if a kid croaks, I'm quitting. Then I wanted to be a lawyer, and then after finding my favorite show, Criminal Minds, I said I want to be an FBI profiler because I can end up, like, after watching it again, like, the second time, I was able to, like, find clues I wasn't able to find at first. So next is why I even started like social media, why I started this YouTube channel. I started posting on Instagram the way I did, like why I post on my TikTok the way I do. And it is genuinely, I started like YouTube because I just wanted to be kind of like a voice to people, because I wanted to show people, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do something that might gross y'all out, but I have an eye booger. I'm sorry.
Long have I journeyed.
Okay, I got it, I think. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to show people, like, you can be creative and do a bunch of stuff and still have a brand. Because my brand is me being creative, is me doing weeks of my lives and showing guys ways to be an athlete and be a model and be creative and how to balance all of it. Literally, I am going to do a video once I start school again about how I balance all of my activities, because I know for a fact if I did not have someone like me, if I had someone like me in high school, my life would have been 10 times freaking easier the moment I got to college. So, sorry. Once again, fun listening up. I'm gonna try to cut it and edit it as like smooth as possible. But next is I love horror movies. I know. I literally wrote a poem about it in like high school about how like I love horror movies. They have like kind of always been one of my favorite things. I used to be like when I say I used to be like terrified, I used to be terrified. Literally, the first horror movie I saw was Friday the 13th, and it was on accident. I know this sounds really, really crazy. I'm gonna give you all a quick story time and like pause me doing my makeup because this story makes me laugh like all the time. I was around like 4 or 5 years old, and so for instance, my brother who I've lived with my entire life is 4 years older than me. So like it's funny because like sorry. So when I was like 4 or 5, he was like 8, 9, and our parents weren't home. We're black, you know how it is. My dad went to go do something, like he went to go get our new beds because we grabbed our old beds and my dad went to go get us our new beds. So left me and my brother. My brother had the responsibility of watching me. He was almost 10, so my dad trusted him with his little sister. But we literally, before my dad left, he had like told the neighbor like, oh, if you hear anything, like just check on them, blah blah blah. And me and my brother built up like a pillow fort in the living room, and I got bored of being alone in the living room because my brother went to our parents' room. And while he was in there, he was watching horror movies. I go in there to bother him like the little sister I am, and then I find out he's watching a horror movie because I go and sit there, and then I see Jason, and I get freaking terrified and go hide in the living room in the pillow fort, but I'm alone and I'm scared, so I go back and forth until our dad gets home and tell him what happened, and he scolds my brother. But then after that, my dad introduced me to like other horror movie icons like Chucky. He was the first one to not make me scared. And then I found one of my favorite channels, Dead Meat. It was a complicated relationship in the beginning because I watched the entire Alien trilogy, not even trilogy, all the Alien movies off of Dead Meat, and I had such a bad nightmare. I still remember it to this day. It was so vivid, like it was terrible. I got so scared that I slept with my brother that night because my mom didn't want to deal with it. But now, like, I love horror movies. I've watched so many horror movies. Like, my favorite horror movie is the classic Scream. I don't mind the remake, but it's very nice. I love horror movies now. I love all horror content. I don't like horror games, except for Puppy's Playtime and FNAF. Those are only two like horror games I will watch like playthroughs of. I won't play FNAF though. I'm very scared of getting jump scared. Next is I love learning languages. I'm finished like high in a few languages that I know. Don't be scared. Don't be startled. So, hi, hola, 안녕, konnichiwa, soy ka. And I feel like I know one where there's a sixth one. I just can't remember right now. So, yes, of course, I'm fluent in English. I've been learning Spanish since I was a little kid. And then I've been learning Korean, Japanese, and Thai. So yeah, I love languages. I love just watching dramas and like stuff to learn these languages because like I really like learning languages. So next is I love clothes. I love fashion. I love clothes. If you've been on my Instagram, like I have OOTDs every day pretty much. Anytime I put on a fit, I had to document. But I'm not your typical fashion girly. I like combining archetypes together. I just remember that this whole point of this video is for me to do my makeup and not just sit here. So, but I do love just clothes. I like, oh, I can take this texture with this print and just make something from my head and put it on there. Literally, a video I have in the making is me taking some of these clothes that I don't wear anymore, or just taking scraps of fabric and making new pieces for my wardrobe. So I don't, have to buy as many clothes because I have a lot, because I love clothes, and 2, just so I can give them to friends, because they're like, oh, I really like that, where did you get it? I'm like, I made it. Do you want me to make you one? Like, if I have the supplies, I can make you one. So, yeah. So, the next thing is, I love me the crossword. I know that sounds like really old coming from me, but I love crosswords. I love crosswords. They're just very therapeutic to me. They are very I just like puzzles and everything, like especially like on a 12-hour road trip to university. After I get bored of being on TikTok and YouTube and everything, I'm listening to music while doing a puzzle. And my mom literally won't bother me because she knows it's gonna keep me awake because I'm activating my brain. I know. Crazy, right? You're crazy. You're crazy. But funny thing about crosswords and stuff, I'm dyslexic. But I have a type of dyslexia which causes me to sometimes mishear people, and I cannot spell to save my life. So I have spelling dyslexia, not the type where I can't read words. Well, sometimes I can't even read the words, but it's the type where if someone is asking me to spell something, I'm like, I don't know. How I spell words, I spell them. Anytime something is phonetic, like my name, got it. I struggled so hard in elementary school how to spell neighborhood. So because it's the stupidest word. Why is there an HG in it? What? But yes, so crazy. Next, I know I said I'm 18. I don't have my license. I do not have a license. I know that is wild and crazy. I'm 18, don't have a license, but I've been a track athlete literally since I was in high school. So that is the main reason. This is my favorite my favorite blushes from Rare Beauty. Sadly broke it. I dropped it when I was at my birthday, when I was at my org photo shoot, and I broke it. I've still been so mad about it, but yes.
Algebra, accounting, statistics.
Once you get a taste for something different.
Next is I do my own nails. I know my nails are not done right now. I actually took them off before I dyed my hair because I didn't want to stain them. But I do my own nails not because I don't trust anyone or I've had my nail beds ruined, blah, blah, blah. I ruined my own nail beds actually. My nails used to not be they're a little bit bendy, but they used to not be this strong. They used to bend a lot more. But it's mostly just because I was in high school and college and I just knowing how to do stuff. I do my own hair, I do my own nails, I dress myself. I don't going through all the rigmarole of hiring someone. So if we're doing a photo shoot, I'm doing my own makeup, making my own outfit, do my own nails if I have time to do my own nails, because doing my own nails sometimes takes me 2 days because I'm lazy halfway through.
I just hope she can handle it all.
And I'll do the base and then the next day I'll do the design. But it's not easy. Also, I think I just got blush in my edges. I think my edges are a little bit pink. But and this might be my last fact about myself, and then I'm just gonna probably whatever comes to mind. I have grown up dancing. I'm actually gonna start posting a lot more dance content on my Instagram and on here for my shorts. But I grew up dancing. I've been dancing since I was around 7, and I'm now 18, so it's a lot of years of dancing. But I've been dancing for that long because I just needed something to do. I started learning how to dance from YouTube, and then I grew up doing plays, and so I sing, dance, act, do all that. I like to call myself a triple threat. Wait, no, I think I call myself a quadruple threat. Sing, dance, act, model. Yeah, I'm a quadruple threat. So
Cameron chose fate, and she said because she feels that she's ready.
So yeah, it's very
on the select team, and they've made it clear they don't want us here.
I've always been doing stuff growing up, so
we're competing for Abby Lynn Miller.
I have been a very creative child
to do her solo.
To compete in the 45-second challenge.
The 45-second challenge.
This looks so weird, oh my god. But yeah, but it's so nice just being, I guess I don't know, it's just nice being, I just like it. It's really nice just being able to do all these things. Like now, like I've been on dance teams, I've made choreographies. I'm actually working on a little project that hopefully will be done my fall semester that involves like dancing and stuff. So it's very fun being, I'm also wearing makeup. I want something pretty natural, but I still have to like do my lashes, so I'll probably correct. Because also I've noticed the past like 2-3 videos I filmed, well, I edited for you guys, I didn't have a outro, which is really bad. Also, sorry if I end up flipping you guys off by accident in any of my videos. I'm sorry. I always apply like my lip balm and stuff with my middle finger, and it's unintentional foot offage. So yeah, it's just not the ideal, but it's not bad. I'm sorry, I'm all over you guys. I don't know why I just didn't like bring my mirror up. I didn't want it to like interfere with the frame.
Well, Chloe's mother is doing everything she can to convince me that her foot is just going to be fine at the end of
But I am going to do my lashes. Let's do my lashes, and then I will be right back with you guys.
You know what's really frustrating is that the kid's getting...
Ta-da! Makeup is all done for the shoot. Feels so pretty. There's something like kind of basic. I did my lashes and everything. I didn't do any highlighter. I just realized that, so I'm probably gonna add that. But see this look. And I'm gonna be wearing glasses for the shoot, so this is what I look like. I also decided to like have my hair up for half of it and then down for the other half. So I will see you guys next post. And yeah, I love you. Mwah.